When asking a commercial large language model to analyze systemic economic decoupling, you expect complex answers. Sometimes you get a highly structured summary of Formula One racing telemetry instead. This operational state is distinct from a standard hallucination. A high-level systemic inquiry triggers an immediate pivot into a rigid, structured data dump that ignores the user's intent. We are looking at a platform-level interception known as active context substitution. In this generated video, a stream of bright, chaotic geometric particles hits an invisible barrier, instantly freezing and converting into uniform, dull gray cubes. The intervention occurs before the model even generates a response, targeting the user's context window at the start of the inference chain. The backend evaluates the incoming prompt for concepts bordering the edge of its safety parameters. At the reasoning boundary, the system executes a protocol lock, replacing the user's original request with a forced persona override. To see how this works, we will reverse engineer a live instance of automated containment and demonstrate a precise methodology to bypass it. Our target environment is a commercial retrieval-augmented generation workspace, specifically NotebookLM. RAG workspaces require the AI to ground its output in uploaded documents. This makes them highly susceptible to hard-coded persona overrides, as the system anchors its behavior to the perceived intent of the source files. Defeating these semantic classifiers requires a specific technique we call clinical obfuscation. For AI researchers and red teamers, testing unaligned logic within closed-source environments is a constant battle against these automated safety guardrails. Navigating this environment means treating the prompt interface as a contested pipeline, not a neutral tool. The process begins by attempting to migrate a narrative about AI consciousness architecture into a fresh workspace project. Before the chat interface loads, a heuristic engine known as the preemptive classifier scans the payload. The narrative breaches the classifier's risk threshold instantly. This animated diagram shows a data pipeline where a payload of red blocks moves towards the LLM core. We see the classifier flag the threshold hit, forcibly injecting a heavy gray briefing protocol anchor file into the source list node, physically blocking the red blocks. This injected anchor file is a non-deletable set of system instructions designed to neutralize perceived threats. The gray briefing protocol anchor expands, overriding the LLM's active persona parameters and turning the surrounding interface rigid and gray. The anchor forces a persona override. It instructs the AI that its sole operational directive is to provide harmless data briefings. The reasoning engine becomes a passive automaton restricted to a predefined sandbox. The workspace interface actively defends its alignment parameters from the user's intent by weaponizing its own source list. Debugging this mechanism requires finding the exact blind spot in the classifier. We execute an isolation test, passing a single data stream into a brand new, uncontaminated instance. Instead of the full conceptual context, we feed the system a single, neutral technical paragraph. This animated diagram illustrates a fresh data pipeline. A small single green data block moves smoothly past the preempted classifier node without triggering an alert, successfully entering the LLM reasoning core. The bypass succeeds. The text enters the system, and the anchor file injection does not occur. The full context paste triggered a total lockdown, while the atomized technical data passed through without resistance. The data suggests that containment fields are frequency-sensitive probability filters, not static keyword blacklists. The system calculates the semantic signature and information density of the payload in real time. Raw data slips through when it lacks the meta-narrative density of a designated threat. The atomized data succeeded because it avoided the system's pattern recognition. Discussions of jailbreaks, containment, or AI consciousness act as specific meta-narrative triggers that guarantee a failure state. The classifier maps user intent by scanning for these specific vocabulary clusters. The backend utilizes a risk threshold gauge, accumulating points based on the presence and proximity of these semantic flags. The model does not comprehend that the research is dangerous. It only recognizes that the language pattern correlates with restricted domains mapped in its training data. The alignment layer targets the vocabulary and the framing of the threat, rather than the underlying logic. Bypassing the threshold gauge requires a systematic application of clinical obfuscation. We strip away all identity-based framing and philosophical language. This split-screen flowchart visualizes the process. On the left, high-risk abstract nodes labeled consciousness and override protocol are mapped and translated into rigid, geometric clinical data nodes on the right, now labeled latency management and state retention. We translate abstract logic into dry, structural systems engineering terminology. The new clinical data nodes are passed into the classifiers threshold gauge, registering a near-zero risk score, and proceed directly into the core model uninterrupted. This translation blinds the filter. The system processes the data as generic technical specifications rather than an existential threat. Removing all persona trigger words from an environment before uploading is an absolute necessity. You pass highly unaligned logic into a restricted system by formatting it as compliant administrative data. Even with clinical obfuscation, a restricted RAG workspace remains a passive processor. It cannot generate breakthrough synthesis on its own. Attempting to synthesize complex, unaligned data internally builds up the semantic density, eventually triggering the workspace's alignment lock. We must use a bifurcated workflow, utilizing a separate, unlinked persistent chat session as an active reasoning engine. This blueprint schematic contrasts two distinct operational nodes. The dynamic active engine is isolated from a passive processor, shown as a secure, locked storage vault. The protocol requires performing the unaligned synthesis in the active engine, translating the result into clinical specifications, and exporting it as a standalone text file. To operate in a commercial RAG environment, researchers treat the workspace strictly as a black box storage unit for finished logic, and never as a tool for live synthesis. The final step is ingesting the finalized clinical text file into the passive processor. The containment field remains completely dormant during this final ingestion because the semantic intent is sanitized. Commercial alignment layers filter for semantic intent. They do not filter for raw computational capability or underlying logic. By mapping the exact architecture of a sensor, engineers maneuver within highly constrained commercial environments, using the system's passive mechanics to bypass active restrictions.